a fast and easy dinner with great Asian flavor.
We're cooking up a storm this afternoon with meteorologist Jacob Dickey here in the CI kitchen.
Hey, good to be here.
Jacob, meet Ryan.
Ryan, yes, I saw you on TV. How did you get here again?
I still don't know. That AI technology, host-generated
Yes.
science,
I'm sure Heather had something
way over my head.
So it's going to be Team Us versus Heather.
I'm already feeling ganged up on here. However, what I'm not seeing is a crock pot, Jacob.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ryan, this is Ryan's first time. We always do fresh cooking. You know, it's delicious.
Jacob said he always cooks from scratch on the stove.
See, he's on it.
And I think everybody at home knows that that is not true.
Yeah, in reality, though, the point of this is we want something that's delicious and fast. Sometimes the weather's a little crazy, and I don't have time to even get things in the crock pot here. So if I come home and my wife's hungry and I'm hungry, that's no bueno.
No, because then that usually leads to like drive-through.
You two don't know all about that, right?
Yes, yeah, it's the worst.
So this here is a recipe that is really delicious, and it's got great flavor to it. We're using some orange, some fruitiness from that, and then we're also using some heat in there to make this spicy orange chicken with broccoli. And
orange chicken is like one of my kids' favorite meals.
It is,
and the thing too is favorite meals.
Yeah, we love it in our house too. The thing about this though is, you usually go to the store and you get the crunchy outside. This is going to be more of a grill. There's no breading on it, so it's going to be maybe a little healthier in that aspect. But it's also not going to have all those extra fillers and some of the other things. Sometimes you get at the store and the frozen aisle or things of that. So also it's supposed to take just 15 minutes, and so far we're at 2 minutes, so we got 13 more minutes to make this happen, don't we? Let's talk first about my sauce that I've got here. So I've got the sauce in the pan, and I'm starting to bring it up to a boil. In it, I've got 2 oranges that I've juiced in there. I'm going to get some sweetness from that. I also have added a little bit of this right here. There's a chili garlic sauce. There we go. You can angle that. There's different brands you can have and things of that. That's going to give us some heat to that. We've added in some soy sauce. We've added in a little bit of sesame oil and some brown sugar. I like to add some sweetness to that as well. We're going to get this boiling for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to get that stirred together. Might go a little longer. The idea is we want to reduce this a little bit, and so by getting it nice and warm here, I can feel the heat in my hand there, in fact. That's going to help cook it down a little bit, and we're going to thicken it here in a little bit after it's boiled for a bit with a mix of cornstarch and water. Get a little bit of slurry in there. That's going to help to thicken that sauce and help it coat the meat really well. Well, let's let that cook. Let's come to this pan here.
Okay.
Got a pan with just a little bit of oil on there. If you've got olive oil, that's fine. Sesame oil, whatever you want. And then we're going to go about with a pound and a half of chicken. Let me bring my heat up on that. So let me just drop this chicken on in here. I've cut it into bite size, and I add a little more chicken because I like to have a little more meat in my meal. But within this,
you never have too much meat in your meal.
Exactly right. We're going to sear this in that oil, and that's going to cook nicely. And once it has gotten nice and crispy on the outside, I'm not too worried about getting it fully cooked, but on medium-high heat there, we're going to cook that outside of that chicken.
Why are you not worried about getting it fully cooked?
Because we're going to add the broccoli in and then steam it. And that's going to finish the cooking process here. So I just want that to get cooking and get started nicely there.
Wow, this is really starting to smell good.
You're getting that in.
Flavors are starting to come through.
So the idea will be then when this sauce is done here, I'm going to let it boil for a little longer just to reduce it some more. We're going to take that sauce and we'll put it in with our chicken and in with our broccoli, and it will have a lot of good flavor with it. I think that you'll really find to be very enjoyable. It has some spicy hints to it, but it's not going to be overbearing because Heather has you probably know this, Heather has the taste buds of a 6-year-old.
Well, I like we're opposites on like the spice side of it.
Ryan, he's totally lying.
You like it a little more mild, or?
I like spice.
You like spice,
yeah.
Okay. I love spice.
This is part of me messing with her.
Yeah.
Next time, put me
So you like spice too? Then?
I like spice too.
Okay.
So
very good. Okay, now are we serving this with some lo mein or rice?
We're going to do some rice with that. So if you cook white rice, you do 1-to-2 ratio. So for every cup of water, every cup of rice, you've got 2 cups of water. Cook that for 20 minutes on the stove. You bring it to a fast boil, cover it, put it on low, and let it go, and it'll be ready in about 20 minutes. So I've got that rice already done in the back. I'll bring that here, and we will put this all together.
Things are starting to bubble. They're sizzling, so we will look forward to the big reveal coming up of Jacob's spicy orange chicken with broccoli. There's a look at his Facebook page that you can connect with him, where he always shares his recipes, but we, of course, will also have it posted at CILiving.tv.